Hi guys, welcome to Talk to Me Tuesday for Tuesday, December 13th, 2016. This is Jennifer. The only thing I'm showing you guys today is costuming because it's really all I've been working on that I can show you. I've been doing a little work for a project for next year, but that has to wait because it is not going to be revealed until January. So let's talk costuming. After what we're going to call a false start, I did get the breeches that I showed you guys last week finished for my husband. The ones I showed you, I had to start over because I made a mistake in step one and it changed essentially the entire pattern. And once I realized it, I had to recut those pieces and start that part over again. So I'm a little bit further behind than I anticipated, but the breeches are done. This is the front fall, and basically the way this works is you button these buttons up, the fall buttons here, and then these are pockets that have button closures, so you can leave them buttoned or you can have them open with a little flap, and those do have like pockets in there like that. I left off the watch pocket because it was an additional like bazillion steps. It would have been a little like square pocket here, and I just left it off because he's not going to carry anything like that, and I asked him if he cared and he said no, so we just left that piece off. In the back there's a gusset with a tie, and you've got more buttons for suspenders. That was Marie talking to us. And these are ankle length, so at the ankle, instead of buttons, since these are formal pants, we did ties, and I was not really happy with the instructions that came with it because it showed how to put buttons on and then said you could add ties if you wanted, but no instructions. So I did a little Googling and I found some pictures, and what I ended up doing, I saw this done in leather. So this is actually just 1/4 inch ribbon, and I just sewed these little eyelets on and then laced the ribbon into that. So the pants are done. He's already tried them on. He did a little test run last night with all of his other costume pieces, and it works great. They fit perfectly, which I was thrilled about because I had considered doing a muslin mock-up pair, and I'm really glad I didn't because I would not have had time to complete these, and they ended up fitting perfectly. So my risk paid off where it might not have, but it did. Because of the little delay that I had with the breeches, I'm still working on my dress. So I just got it started yesterday. The dress reconstruction part is almost done. I actually did get the front fitted, and it's fitted to fit me, and then I need to hem it, and I've got all that trim I showed you guys last week. I'm gonna put it all over this dress. Here is what I've got so far. So I cut a big V shape out of the front. This was all this velvet like this, and I cut most of the front out and made a new front with this black and gold brocade. It does have darts, which are kind of hard to see, but it has darts in it, and it is lined with just black cotton fabric. I serged all of this together, and then these sleeves were they were like enormous poofy sleeves that probably were like on the edge of the shoulder or maybe even off the shoulder. But what I did was, since I added, this is how much is added to the front side. So like this is the original center, and that's a little bit further back than it was. So what I did was I took this sleeve and I brought it up so that it's attached a little bit to the outside of the brocade so that they fit higher up on my shoulders. I'm going to put some decorative stuff here. I'm going to gather the sleeve here. My plan is I've got some inch wide ribbon that's decorative that I'm going to put on top of this to make a casing so that they will be gathered here. I'm going to put a new hem in the bottom, and I have some black lace that's like 3 inches wide that's going to go on the bottom, so it'll be open at the bottom with lace. Wherever the seam meets the brocade, it's going to have decorative ribbon going all the way down. What I have left is to hem this, get the sleeves done, and then I'm just going to trim this until I run out of trim. I bought a bunch of black and gold trim for this, and I'm just going to trim it like crazy. The only thing I have to do other than finish the dress is I need to put elastic on the husband's mask, which this started the whole thing. This is a masquerade ball, and he found a plague doctor mask at an antique mall. The ribbon had been replaced with like a piece of 1/4 inch ribbon, like basically like I had on his pants. So I'm going to first I'm going to put some felt up here because my husband is bereft of hair, and this would be really uncomfortable on his head. So I'm going to put a little felt inside here, and then I'm going to do like a 3-way elastic so that he can put the mask on and it'll be comfortable on his head. My mask plan for me is I want to try standalone lace on my embroidery machine Urban Threads has some really cool mask patterns, and I just have to decide which one I want to buy. I haven't downloaded a pattern yet. Number one is this. As soon as I finish this, I will work on that, because I can go to the party without a mask, but I can't go without a dress. So I have to finish the dress first. The party's on Friday. Linus is on Saturday. I do have some Linus stuff to get done. My daughter's coming on Thursday. I have a get together with some friends on Thursday. On Saturday after Linus, I am probably driving to Dallas to get my son from college. So it is going to be a really, really packed week. I basically have today and tomorrow to finish this because I have other stuff that's going on, and hopefully I will get everything done, this done and the mask done and everything else. And then I think I'm just gonna probably put my hair up in a bun and maybe put a feather in it or something like that. The only other thing I'm gonna do, and that is only if I have time, because this dress does have pockets, is I want to make a little clutch out of the gold brocade. I have plenty of this left over. I had to buy like 1.5 yards so that I got a nice continuous pattern from, you know, top to bottom. If I have time, I'm just gonna do like a round, just do a circle lined with like black cotton probably, and a drawstring, just a simple drawstring bag. And I think that's it. You guys, don't forget to stop by Fandom and Stitches tomorrow for Fantastic Beasts. It's almost over. There's a design invitational coming soon, and everything else, Vanda will be wrapping up really quickly. And don't forget that coming in 2017, Labyrinth on Fandom and Stitches and Paper Piecing Vintage on Sewhooked. I will see you guys next week, and I will have costume pictures. Have a great week. Bye.